everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Enter the Gungeon. We have a couple of weapons to buy. I'm actually not sure if we can even afford them here at the commissary. Space Friend is 20. Oh, they keep adding some more. The Railgun I have seen. I saw that when I did a co-op stream with Kate. It was ridiculously strong. Don't even talk about this 100 credit microtransaction gun. Broccoli for 25. These have got to be like late game weapons because as of right now, come on now. If I pay $100 for a gun, it better be good. Although the items that you get for late game grinding in Isaac are not always amazing. Sometimes they're just flavorful. I gotta say, I really like the way that Gungeon is balanced. Like, the fact that at first, you know, these weapons cost like 10 hegemony credits, and you're like, oh my god, that's like 2 runs. And then, oh, that was bad damage. Start to get to the point where you're, you know, getting like 20 hegemony credits per run, and you're like, whoa, late game items only gonna take me 5 runs? That's pretty, that's not daunting in the least anymore. It's Dante's Inferno, starring Pierce Brosnan and Linda Hamilton. Classic volcano-related film. We're playing as the convict today, and I mean, if it's not obvious, if you haven't seen the last episode, we got some sneaky shit that we're gonna try to get up to. We're gonna try to do the Old King route into Bullet Hell, and then see what happens down there. Last time we just kind of petered out, ran out of HP before it became, oh, that was a bad place to stand. Ran out of HP before it became super relevant. Don't shoot, there's a water barrel here. So we do need, if possible, to get to the oubliette, so we can get the old crest. If we don't manage to make it happen, like if we don't manage to do the Old King, that's fine. I'm not gonna put all that much pressure on myself, and that's because, wait, you know what? Let me just check my volume. I think Skype may have adjusted it during the Roundtable podcast, but we still need to grind to get those last remaining items regardless, so I'm just going to give myself a little bit of extra volume juice there. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to sweat it too much because we still need to grind hegemony credits for, I'm not sure if they're the last remaining items, but you know, some of the last remaining items. Moreover, I just need more practice with the convict here to begin with. It is map maker, make me a map. We'll help him out because we get a free item out of it, which might actually make our life easier. Just wanted to illuminate that on our map here. It might actually make our life easier because now we can get a chest, or at least an item, without having to actually spend a key, which is pretty important because if we otherwise use every single one of our keys and our credits to buy keys from the shop, just so we can get down to the next level, we might have handicapped ourselves a little bit for when we actually do get down there, but it's a necessary evil. I do like that they added in a reliable way to get 2 keys on every floor. Or at least a realistic way to get 2 keys on every first floor, which is you start with 1 key, then just don't pick up any that are on the ground, get enough credits to buy one. That's pretty realistic, let's be honest. And let's come down here. I just want to save our, I wanted to save our Molotov for the boss. You know what? Let's just fight the boss. Who is it? Not Bullet King, please. It is Bullet King, which means the Molotov is effectively completely worthless. Unless maybe it's in our best interest to nip it in the bud and hit his little accomplice with it. But I'm not sure about that. I don't expect to flawless this. That was almost nearly the end of our ambition there to begin with. But yes, as mentioned, I don't necessarily expect to flawless this, but I think that there is a chance. And if we can make that happen, that would be awesome. But you're kind of like, you don't get the same kind of acceleration towards a winning quality run when you're going to the oubliette, because you have to use your keys for resources that honestly give you no immediate direct improvement, but probably increase your chances of having a better run long term because you got 1 more extra floor out of it. But you know, there's a little bit of a damned if you do, damned if you don't there, I guess. For now, I'm just going to continue to distract myself with vague conversation as I try to flawless the Bullet King. Gotta admit, it's actually, pardon me, gone a little better than expected so far. Why fuck with it towards the very end? Great question. Probably should not even be using the sawed off, but it got the job done. I'm very proud of that. The fact that we beat the Bullet King somewhat easily, it did use all our blanks, but we beat the Bullet King without using, or without getting hit. Doesn't feel bad, man. We'll save the Winchester for the boss and use the sawed-off. You may have noticed I made a bit of a mistake there. I shouldn't have picked up the key that the boss dropped. that may preclude us from getting a key in our shop, which would be suboptimal. One less key on a run, unlikely to make the difference between, you know, a win and a loss, but, you know, we're kind of sitting on the razor's edge right now, so who knows? Might as well try to find a room to use the Molotov on as well. Maybe, you know, just save it for the next floor. We're close enough to the end of this one. Keys for sale, please. Dang it! Did it to myself. Heavy bullets for 45. They're like slower but do more damage. It's not a bad use of all of our credits, I think. But we need to get 4 more to begin with, which may not be possible. It's probably going to be possible. There's 3 right there. We also will very likely be unable to find our secret room. We need to get a blank and then use that blank exactly the right place at the first time. Well, that's enough money to get heavy bullets for sure. Oh, didn't even see you up there. We're lucky that we don't need the water barrel. There's a few more rooms than I actually thought there would be up here. Just drop a key. This is probably going to be a treasure room. Yes. Map complete. Nice job. Go down and talk to our map maker, who actually has the teleporter in his room. My mistake. Got the map. He gives us the glacier. Fantastic boss killer. So you know what? Let's use the Winchester for room clearing then. I'm not going to bother shooting the chest. We should be fine on the next floor. I know, famous last words, but... let's open this. Go to our shop. Purchase heavy bullets. I'm a sucker for passive synergies. Heavy bullets thunk. Hopefully not just knockback. Increases damage at the cost of bullet velocity. Fine by me, I think. And then we'll just head down to the oubliette. Wait. Why do I only have 3 HP? Hold up. No, not again. Not again. Oh, okay, thank God. Ooh, alright. No problems then. You didn't see anything. It's not that we missed the HP. The HP was missing me. That was the problem there. Haha! You crazy for this one? Alright. Good stuff, I suppose. Get this Winchester out here and then see how this works. Slower bullets, but they're not dealing an insignificant amount of damage. Long reload time. Dude, Winchester, let's level with each other here. Seems sort of shitty, right? 3 shots to kill some of these enemies? 3 shots of life for all night, you dig it? Just a little Camp Lowism for you. It seems very ammo inefficient. That was very bad of me, but... Well, I guess the real question is, would we rather be using the sawed-off right now? Would we rather be using the default pistol? Because the Glacier is, like, exactly what we want for bosses. It's at least a B-tier boss killer because of the defense that it gives you. I haven't had it in a while, so I'm kind of ignorant of its damage output. But it's a really, really good item from the perspective of trying to flawless as many bosses as possible, which seems very relevant so we can have enough HP to not only beat the dragon, but beat the level that perhaps comes after it. It seems okay. Let's try out the sawed-off temporarily just to see if maybe sawed-off heavy bullets is, like, excellent. Kind of seems like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, right? At least the Winchester has range, so maybe we should actually save that and consider it like a potent kind of like backup boss killer. Just wait for the TNT to explode, then we can do our own dirty work in here. Okie dokie. Well, I'm not thrilled with our weapons so far. I did leave that key on the ground back there in the hopes that at some point in the future here we can actually pick up a key from the shop. We should have enough credits by the time we find the shop. We'll definitely have enough credits by the time the floor is over. Or something's gone horribly wrong. Maybe we should have saved our Molotov for a little bit there. Not sure if the sawed-off heavy bullets combo is that good because... that was real bad. But it sort of seems to be emphasizing the spread a little. Oh, we need a key to get to our shop? That's just cruel, man, because there's no way for me to get into that shop without picking up a key that makes it unlikely that I'll be able to get a key in the shop in the first place. So, actually, what seems to be probably the most relevant way to handle this situation is just pick up the key. Oh my god. Pick up the key and then go open a chest with it, which is like obvious, but at the same time, you know, sometimes you have a tendency to get up your own butt when you're playing these games, and you're like, oh, this is the strategy that will benefit me the most, blah, 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 blah. In this case, you know, the simple strategy appears to be the one that makes the most sense here. Come into this room, grab the key, teleport back to where you were, and when you find a chest, just open it up, I guess. Especially, oh yeah, especially a chest of this rarity. That is a passive. Ancient Hero's Bandana. Greatly increased ammo capacity. The simple bandana, which once covered the brow of an ancient hero, still remembers the old ways. Its powers have weakened over the years, but should still suffice to provide you with near infinite ammunition. Yeah, that's a lot. So it's not going to be effective until we get our first ammo drop, but being able to hold 600 ammo in the sawed-off is super ridiculous. Normally you have 150 or 200? Let's say 200. So it quadruples roughly your ammo, or sorry, triples your ammo. That's really good. Imagine if we got like a super meat gun. You know, what this effectively means in my estimation is that when you get an ammo drop, it'll last you 3 times longer for whatever weapons you're using consistently. So that's actually like a huge benefit. Of course, it didn't fill up our ammo. I think like if we go to the glacier, yeah, we still need to fill it up ourselves, which I'm sure has valid balancing purposes, but it means that it's not going to be super effective yet. And it's only going to be effective for a gun once you get an ammo drop, which means, you know, it does have a little bit of a higher barrier to entry to actually start being useful, but as soon as we get some ammo drops, there's money to be made here. We only have 5 sawed-off bullets left. But the Winchester, I think, is a suitable replacement. The fact that, like, this is my test. 2 very slow-firing bullets being required to kill a single, like, vanilla bulletkin is just not good enough. That was very bad dodge, but it was close to being okay. Of course, we can kill them in 1 hit when we have the rage virus, but I have to take damage for that to come to pass in the first place. Hopefully we get a key on this floor that I can actually... I didn't think about this until just now, but it may be impossible for me to access the old crest. And I'm not talking about some travel toothpaste. Why is Crest the old toothpaste brand? Well, I was just talking, you know... Travel toothpaste maybe is more likely to be forgotten about, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Okay. So hopefully it's not gated behind a key, but it is. So we need to get a key drop, or our dreams of getting to bullet hell on this one are pretty much over. But then we can just focus on, you know, very Isaac-esque win conditions like, did we kill the final boss? Or the boss that we consider to be the final boss at present. So Blobulon... The Blobulord is not flammable, unfortunately. So if you want to use the Molotov, feel free, man. Feel free. It's actually like a really good start. The more enemies that get in the fire, the better it is for me. Another blank. I mean, I'm not pissed about getting a blank, but a key is a much better get for us right now. Alright, this should be interesting. It doesn't really matter if we flawless the boss, but I'm interested to see how the glacier works for us. Very slow damage, but not low damage necessarily. And again, the defense out of this is just ridiculous. Look at how long it's taking him to get through, like, this attack that is normally super simple. The damage output is not bad. But as you can see, with 120 bullets... You know, it would take us almost an entire magazine to kill this guy, so... Or not an entire magazine, almost the entire capacity of the weapon to kill this guy. So, we're really hoping on an ammo drop in the future, but with 480 shots, you know, 2nd, 3rd, 4th level bosses are not going to be a problem for us at all. And in fact, you know, the Blobulord is absolutely no problem for us whatsoever either. as you can probably readily tell. We have to hit him like 2 more times. Let's just do things the easy way. Super easy boss fight, drop a key. No key. And no ammo either. That's a real bummer. We get the judge. Oh my god, with 1,600 bullets. This is awesome. But we're done with this floor, which is real shitty. We basically 100% are relying on our secret rooms to find keys for us. So first off, we have to find them, then they also have to have a key. Okay, I have no idea what I'm looking for, apparently. They do not have a key. We are back at full HP, but we ain't got a key. We got some junk. None of these are gonna drop keys. I think it's not in there. It's not part of their religion, so... unfortunately, no old crest for us, but we did go 1 extra floor, and in going 1 extra floor, we did open a chest that is probably going to be amazing for us. But sadly, we've kind of precluded ourselves from getting the bonus win here, so, or maybe the canonical win, depending on your perspective. So we're just going to, you know, gun for the dragon kill. But that's good. It'll keep it moving here. Get those hegemony credits and get closer to buying a gun. Should we save up for the microtransaction gun, or just go straight for, you know, whatever we can afford? I think we should go for whatever we can afford to start with. Why not, right? Get to enjoy those guns for a while we save up for the microtransaction gun. Which, it would be really funny if the microtransaction gun was totally shitty. 1,600 ammo for the judge makes it a very, very attractive choice, by the way. Please shoot the barrel. The controller aim assist is actually my own worst enemy right now. Definitely should not have gotten in here, but we got out of it. Heavy bullets for extra damage, plus the extra ammo combined from the bandana seems like a really cool combination, actually. Because not only are we getting more value out of each shot, but we have so many more shots that... I mean, how often are we going to need an ammo drop for our judge? Functionally, basically never. Probably once throughout the entire run. Once for the glacier, and hopefully we pick up maybe a little bit of a faster boss killer than the glacier, and that's really all we need to, you know, start envisioning a pretty easy dragon kill here. If we get full ammo for the glacier... Don't pick that up yet. If we get full ammo for the glacier, I would be very surprised to see us not flawless the boss. Now... it depends on what boss it is. If it's the Amoconda, that becomes a little bit more imaginable, I imagine. But if it's like the Beholster, the Glacier is just gonna destroy. Anything that deals with that bullet hell nature is gonna make that pretty easy. Actually, similar for the Gorgon as well, and the Doozy. But for right now, we're not gonna be switching back and forth between weapons that much. We're in a pretty enviable situation in that my best gun also has a ridiculous amount of ammo for it. Still 1,300 shots, more than triple the normal capacity. So it actually is quadruple. Because normally the judge has 400 shots. I'm not sure why that particular piece of information is stuck with me. I guess I have had the gun with some regularity, but... Alright, that's a okay quality chest. Not something I'm really necessarily looking forward to right now, but not a bad get. And boss fight? I like to be aggressive with these, but for once, I'm going to slow my own roll a little bit. Because 1 ammo drop gives us so much value. 400 shots or 480 shots with the Glacier is going to be really, really nice. And I believe that it'll happen. I believe that it's effectively just a matter of time before we get an ammo drop. It can't go around that way, unfortunately. But, you know, the more passive items we stack up, ammo drops or no, the better this run becomes as well. Like, we can get, you know, +1 to bullet or something like that. We've already got such good damage that anything that makes the bullet stretch a little further is even better. But there you go. We got our ammo drop for the Glacier. We're going to try to take advantage of that. We're going to come in here and buy a key. Thrown items do more damage. I don't think that's really worth purchasing, to be honest with you. Figure we might as well clear out, like, the entirety of the floor here. I have had a little bit of you know, some people messaging me and being like, hey, NL, you know, if the Gungeon runs are taking too long, why don't you just skip some rooms. You never know. Like, the problem is you... Oh my god. It's another passive item. Alpha Bullet. Increases the damage dealt by the first bullet in a clip. So we've had this before. I don't know how good it is. It seems like situationally good. But it's potentially quite nice. And I'm not going to poo-poo at a... at something like this that maybe we could use with a Stinger or a rocket launcher or something like that. But anyway, first, you don't feel right skipping the floor if you need anything. Yeah, actually, the Siren is okay as well. You don't feel right skipping the floor if you need anything. So right now, I'm like, you know, I needed keys for a while. So I wanted to finish the whole floor. Plus, I hadn't found both treasure rooms. So there's a huge incentive to not skip that much. At least right now, but that may change in the future. Maybe I'll come to the conclusion that, you know, not all rooms are created equal. Yeah, that was a great Molotov. I guess we are on the water right now, but maybe I'll come to the conclusion eventually that not all rooms are created equal. But for now, I definitely, I feel like it's a good habit to be in. So it should be very, very simple to get this done here. Already, a little bit more than halfway done. I hate being trapped in the poison, but pretty much 100% my own fault here. Got several blanks. Don't be afraid to use those. Just waiting for poison to dissipate a little bit. Oh, I almost got hit there. I don't know why I was afraid to use a blank there, but we only used 68 bullets. Tap 1 to make it the magic number. Get another passive, Blue Guanstone. Slows time upon receiving damage. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably going to be next to useless. We have 2 blanks. Might as well look for a secret room. But apart from that, we're done with this floor unless we wanted to buy armor. Which honestly, I have effectively 0 interest in whatsoever. I think that, I mean, there's not a whole lot of dead ends here, actually. I'm just going to check the shop. Didn't work out. Life goes on. Do I want to buy anything? I don't think so. Let's just get out of here. Technically, that's only floor 2, but at least we're not going down to Old King level from a timing perspective. I think the Judge is still what we want to roll with here, weapon-wise. It's a great run. There is a chance that we could actually get to Elevator Man's requirements here. Probably should have spent a little bit less money. We just gotta have like one dedicated Elevator Man run. Don't spend any keys and don't spend any money. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get Master of Unlocking somehow on this floor, and then, you know, all will be forgiven, but... We also could really use a new active item. I've grown to like the Molotov cocktail, but it's just not very good outside of room clearing, and if you're already clearing rooms quickly, anything that enhances that advantage is going to take precedent over, you know, something that can help you kill enemies slightly faster once every 20 rooms or whatever. It's only once every 20 rooms because I use it inefficiently, but I felt totally okay about using a blank there. Of course, I am hoping that we'll still be able to flawless whoever our 3rd floor boss is, but we should have a good chance at that regardless. Okay, coolness stats got to be up there. It's been a little while since we've taken damage. Tons of ammo left in the Judge. No reason to fret there. And no reason to be here. I don't think we need to kill the past anymore. So we might not even need to talk to the blacksmith. That's what people on Twitter were telling me anyway, but I want to, you know, not necessarily go for that. But apparently there's achievements to be unlocked for, like, dying on past kills or saying no to past kills. You know, they always give you an option of, like, run away or, like, go away peacefully or something like that. But it's against my nature, but that's stupid. We got to get 101% in this game. So you see what Isaac's done? 100% for me is now 101%. 100 is not good enough. It's got to be 1,001% soon. We're lucky we haven't made that cognitive leap yet. Good, 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 good. Just keep the enemies at bay. The Judge is just really, really good. And I think that we can probably feel okay about taking an ammo drop for that before taking an ammo drop for anything else. Just because we are using it quite frequently here. I'd like to buy nothing here, because I think there's, again, a small chance we can make Elevator Man's dreams come true. Very shitty dodge from me that actually worked out there. Another half heart. Just give me keys! I almost walked right into that bullet. Okay, we should fight the boss right now. We only have one blank, but we got 411 Glacier ammo. Cannon Balrog? It's Cannon Balrog, okay. So slow bullets are going to make this guy pretty hard to hit. Or heavy bullets, rather, to be unambiguous about it. But it's also going to nullify a lot of the concerns that come out of the Cannon Balrog fight, which is that this dude puts a lot of bullets on the screen. Also, slowing him down, assuming we can continue to keep the pressure on and do damage, is going to be very helpful just to, you know, keep him from bouncing into us, as happens on a fairly regular basis. But this attack, there's nothing we can do about this. We're just going to have to dodge. Use blanks as is necessary. I think I'm starting to understand a little bit how we should pace ourselves there. And what I mean by that is just constantly keep moving so that you're not just like dodging back and forth in a stationary place, which leads to some issues. This guy's not bouncing around. Oh, you almost got me, you dirty dog. What I was gonna say is this guy's not slowing down as much as I thought he would. Oh, don't make me do it again. Okay. Well, this could go wrong. It didn't. Thankfully. Whoa, it didn't, thankfully. Hit him with the ice, hit him with the Molotov. I don't know, they seem to be working together. Playing nice. One more hit maybe should do it. Yo, you actually have to hit him with the bullets, though. That's a pretty key part of it. No ammo. We do get a key, which is valuable. Oh my god! You're gonna give us the Mega Hand every time? Is that what this game is becoming? Well, I mean, I'll be real with you. I'm going to use it. But the judge was doing some good work for us as well. We just had the heroin on the last one. You didn't even give me the Mega Hand on this one. Is this game's Brimstone yet? Have we reached that point where people are mad to see this item? Didn't quite one-hit that enemy, which was a real surprise to me, honestly. Oh, ammo. Okay. I think we should pick this up for the Glacier now, because we have the Mega Hand with 800 ammo for room clearing purposes. Now, we admittedly are still pretty unlikely to actually get to the point where we can talk to Elevator Man and have him be happy with our existence. I don't know why he needs the money and the keys simultaneously. It seems a little arbitrary to me, but I'm not going to argue with the man. He's in control of the elevator. You never argue with the man in control of the elevator. I'm looking at the man in the Vader. Why don't we call elevators Vaders, dude? That's so cool. Yo, get in the Vader. Hit number 6 for me. I'm asking him to pick his floor. The message couldn't arrive any later. If you want to get from floor 4 to 6, you gotta get in the button and make a pick. You don't have to get in the button. You gotta get in the Vader. Alright, we have like maybe 3 rooms left. So I would expect to not be able to get Elevator Man brought to his logical conclusion here. That was horrible damage. But we did pick up a second key. We know we can buy a key on the shop. So that's what we're going to do. And we know the Elevator Man, he needs 180 and 4 keys. We can't get there. We can't get there on either classification. So we will take Table Tech Sight, which I think is fine. And it leaves us with, honestly, a really nice amount of credits left as well. We'll open the green chest, where we get Smiley's Revolver. Smiley's Revolver gives us cheaper discounts in the shop, if I remember correctly. Or cheaper items in the shop, if I remember correctly. Plus, it's a decent gun in its own right. And then our blue chest will give us a passive. And it is Angry Bullets. Hitting an enemy has a chance to refire the projectile at a nearby enemy. With the Mega Hand, assuming that chance is decent, that seems really good. Firing, I hope it fires another fully charged shot, if a fully charged shot is the one that caused it to activate in the first place. If that's the case, the damage output here could be ridiculous. Combined with heavy bullets, and our bullets already getting more mileage as a result of the fact that, of course, we have so many more of them. But I would, like, I can't believe that we're on Chapter 4 already. Like, that seems ridiculous to me. It does fire another fully charged shot. Holy shit. It seems like this run is going real fast right now. I'd also like to point out that so far, even though it said a chance to refire, like, every single one has refired. It may not refire, you know, 20 times. But look at that. Oh my god. We got rubber cement. Except it's good. Not that rubber cement is necessarily bad, but you get the idea. So we took glacier ammo. Let's take judge ammo. It's the one that's definitely most low down right now. Now I hope we fight the statues. Because the statues are most likely to benefit us from this, like, hungry bullet perspective. This run's really cool right now. One thing that, and I think it's a genuine concern, oh my god, in Gungeon, is that there's not very many passive synergies, and it's a little disappointing, because, you know, you want this to be as replayable as possible. Oh, if we get 100 credits, we can go into that door, that black market on the right side there. But there has been a little bit of a lack of those synergies in my play so far. You know, in the first run, we had kind of like shock bullets plus a shotgun, which created like an electrified net that we could fire at enemies, which was really cool. But that was definitely like an outlier relative to the norm. So I'm stoked that we get something like this, and I hope that this is something, it sounds a little grandiose to say, I hope this is addressed in blah blah blah, but I hope it's kind of a design philosophy that becomes a little bit more pervasive or prevalent in the game moving forward. It's this idea of, you know, runs where it's not just, I can't believe I got hit by one of these guys. I have X gun, hear me roar. Like, I have X gun and I flawless 2 bosses, so I'm gonna beat the dragon. I hope it's more like, you know, I picked up this awesome synergy that kind of creates some emerging gameplay I can tell people about. And it's tough to design and develop that way, but they're 80% of the way there. I would love to see just more synergies, so we'll ignore that key for now. Kill that dude before he makes a Skeletor. These bouncing bullets are hilarious. Not all of them actually bounce towards an enemy, but they all bounce, man. In the end, we all bounce. Oh, right, table text sight. I totally kind of screwed myself there, but I totally forgot that we even had this item. But sure, yeah, table text sight. If we flip and then shoot, should allow us to shoot out like 2 shots that will then deflect off of one another. Or 3 shots for that matter. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Is it very viable? Wow, that was awesome. Is it very viable? No, probably not, but that's okay. We're gonna buy a key. I'm not gonna buy the hexagon, even though it's okay. We just don't need it. I mean, maybe the heart purse. It's a little bit of a boring pickup, but... Oh, I shouldn't have spent this money. I could've gone to the black market, you dingo! That was stupid of me. Yeah, that was actually idiotic. Although we need 100 credits. By the way, let's, like, purchase a key. It's urgently necessary. Well, there's always next time. Yo. Table text sight is hilarious with this. Even just with regular bullets, depending on the enemy, you might get the job done. Oh, more ammo. You know what? Let's be honest. Like, offensively and defensively, we're fairly set here. We don't really need more ammo for anything. I'm gonna try to cultivate, like, a huge audience of these things. And then see how many we can kill at the same time. I've made a huge mistake. Ah, we still got him. Oh, what? I walked into one like an idiot. That's probably how the brunt of my damage is going to take place here. I'm an idiot. What is this? Easy reload bullets. Rolling reload. Every time you roll, you reload 1 bullet. That's actually quite good as well. The Tommy gun is fairly unnecessary for us right now, but sure, we got it. What's up with this treasure cave here? That was pretty cool. Get out of here, you jammed enemy. Well, we will still probably have to reload. Wow, that's horrible damage. If we die on this run, I'll be very disappointed in myself. They're chewing. We're done. Okay. Okay, this is the road back to the black market. We still need 100 credits in order to open it. I wonder what happened there. I mean, if we just focused on getting 100 credits, you think we would have gotten it by now, which is exactly what we've done. But how did we not get it? What a strange coincidence. All right, moving onwards then. Boss fight time. This is a weird one. I don't know. Are we going to use the glacier? I think we might as well. Maybe we can, like, destroy the napalm before it comes out or something. Obviously, that's not how that went down. Yeah, I was gonna say, I expect to take damage on this fight. The Wallmonger is not it's probably the easiest of the 4th floor bosses, in my opinion. The statues can fuck you up in the final phase. But that being said, it's also a situational boss in the sense that it would have been super easy if we had the ability to fly here, but having to make these dodge rolls over the center are going to preclude me from doing things the super easy way. But the glacier's still getting its job done. Might take one more hit over the course of this. Maybe two, actually. I shouldn't get too cocky about it. Yeah, there's one. You know what? What if we just go, like, full-on Smiley's Revolver here or something? The damage output might be better than that of the glacier. Yeah! Wow! I called it a glazier for one, but, sure, that seemed a lot better. We did get to 70 credits and another HP upgrade. So there may actually be, enough for us on this floor. There's still one more key. I'm starting to think maybe Smiley's Revolver is our go-to, man. But probably not. Oh, we're done with the floor, unfortunately. Where's our HP? Oh, it was right next to us the whole time. Come down here, open this chest. We're not gonna get enough now. I've resigned myself to that. Okay, life goes on. We did get a speed boost, which is lovely, in the form of ballistic boots there. We have no blanks. If we go into the door, we will be hit at this point. So honestly, we're, not to be cocky, but fairly close to being done with this run. I'm gonna switch it up and not use the Mega Hand just for a few minutes here. We'll probably use the Mega Man hand. That's what I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna have a verbal tick. You were gonna have a verbal tick. We'll probably use that to clear rooms, but I want to see if maybe Smiley's Revolver is going to be a better room clearer for us. I doubt it, but it may be. You never know. You know, we got all these newfound bullet synergies I've never seen before in my whole life. We got Table Tech Sight. I feel like Table Tech Sight combined with shooting 1,000 bullets that can bounce off enemies might actually provide us with some real goodness. Okay, that was... I mean, it was damage I probably shouldn't have taken, but everybody has mercy on those roots. And these rooms, to be fair. We're so fast. These don't count as tables, unfortunately. I don't know, man. I'm feeling the Table Tech Sight love right now. Or, sorry, the Smiley's Revolver love right now. This might be our best boss killer if we decide that the Glacier's defensive value is outweighed by its unfortunate offensive, you know, inability to punch through enemies. Wish I'd gone to the other side. That's alright. Push him into the drink. I mean, with one enemy, it's not that great anymore. The bouncing bullets, that is. There's a key required to open that door up there. Which I find pretty rich. I don't think we're gonna get too much value out of that, is my guess. Oh, you're in for a tough time. Right, watch out for the traps. And the napalm. Yeah, just for no reason. Dodge right into that. That was an intelligent choice. Watch out for the thwomps in here. I hate it, man. I hate it. There's so many bullets that belong to me that I actually find myself getting fairly confused. Maybe we're even a little bit lucky to not be doing bullet hell on this run, because our HP is so low that I don't know if I love our odds. I'm going to pick up this key, because we're not going to be buying keys as much as we'll probably just worry about buying HP and armor and, you know, God forbid, ammo. I doubt ammo is going to be necessary, but there is a theoretical chance, I suppose. I don't know, do we want, like, glacier ammo? No. Mega Hand? It's still, like, set, man. Sure, I think you take 250 Smiley's revolver bullets. Open the green chest. Light gun. Not very good for us right now. We will find the blacksmith, and I think what I'm going to try to do is, instead of killing the past, we will try to do whatever the alternative option is. It might just be alternative dialogue, but maybe, just maybe, it's going to give us an achievement unlock or something like that. It's not always for actual achievements. Sometimes it's for weird novelties like that. We might just end up killing the past regardless, but we'll see if maybe we can talk our way out of it somehow, if our speech stat is high enough to pass the check. Figured maybe we could start this room with a little extra... Yeah, okay. Look, did that really provide us with much value? No, I don't think so, but kind of fun nonetheless. Yo, his bullets were moving too fast there. That didn't feel right. One more dead. You are now dead as well. This room sucks, the big one. Roll, roll, roll. Some of the shots, they just, like, they cannot hit. I never should have stood there, obviously. Like, some of the hungry bullet shots, you just know as they come off that there's just no chance. They seem to hit almost, like, a little bit more reliably with the Mega Hand for reasons that make no sense to me whatsoever, but I love any item in this game that allows you to get more value per shot, and especially getting value out of, like, missed shots is awesome. Bullets are traveling a little faster than I expected there. Okay, you always get, like, a second wave of straight-up assholes here. Killed the skeleton already, though. And that was easy enough. If you can kill that room without really suffering that many consequences, you're probably in an okay situation. That's my philosophy on this. Just find an easy way to push down that sconce in front of us, so it should keep enemies away from the front, and then just gotta do a couple sneaky beaky dodge rolls, and okay, the Guanstone might have saved our ass there. We used like 100 bullets to clear 2 rooms, but we keep getting ammo drops, so I'm not gonna sweat it too much. There's a gaping maw of Cthulhu there. There's actually just a tipped over brazier. I said sconce earlier. Obviously, I haven't been watching enough of the Home and Garden Network. Obviously, that's a brazier. No, that's not pronounced brazier. Oh, jammed enemy. If possible, you know what? If possible, just burn his ass up. Well worth the Molotov. Just make the roll, and you should be good to go. Okay, yeah, 64 bullets for 2 rooms, or 1 room, and the formula is holding true right now. Poor dodge. We shouldn't get too cocky. I mean, there is, makes blanks ignite enemies, I think, but there is a chance that we could lose this. I mean, we have 3.5 HP, 1 blank. It would be a real clusterfuck if we did. Like, there's really no purpose for it. And you're gonna give me the bullet that I may or may not need. We're gonna buy all this HP. I don't think we need any of those other ones. Turtle shell gun could be pretty dope with alpha bullet, but doesn't seem strictly necessary. Yeah, there's no way they finish this room off that easy. Oh, there we go. We got some decent bounces. I guess some of the shots are missing because they're slow and enemies are able to move out of the way in time, that's the price you pay with heavy bullets, I guess. Whoa! Thought I heard you die over here. Alright, I mean, as boring as it is, maybe, I kind of feel like Smiley's revolver has been really great for us in this situation, so, yeah, I got nothing against using it here. Now, admittedly, I'm just gonna hold the button, which is gonna be a little slower than if we just tap it as fast as we can. But it also takes a little bit of the cognitive load off of me so that I can just, you know, hold the button down and focus on my dodges instead. I don't know. It seems a little suboptimal. We might as well try out our other guns. So the real question is, how long are these birds gonna hold it down for me? Because if they do damage consistently, this seems like a fairly solid option. In fact, we're kind of whittling them down a little faster than I would have expected here with this light gun. I never really thought the light gun was a bad gun, but against a boss where you can kind of get this progressive level of damage, it seems certainly even better. Alright, that was poor damage on my part. Probably should have been able to avoid it. Alright, we've already made it to the final stage here. What are we going to use? It depends if those birds stick around, man. I think maybe we'll go back to the judge that worked out so well for us for so long. If those birds actually start eating the heart, I will be stoked. We'll try to Molotov it as well, but it's a little finicky. The birds are gone. I don't think that's what we want. Maybe the siren. I mean, the shotgun with decent damage output seems solid. Figured I'd try to shoot the siren at my fire to extinguish it, so I have that space to dodge if necessary. Well, probably no matter what we use, it's going to be killed next time, but I don't know if the siren's the right call either. I really like this stage of the boss fight, even though it's probably a little easy and will get easier with time. It's just really satisfying to dodge through that. It looks more impressive than it actually is, but maybe that's what I like about it. Alright, so there's a convict kill. I mean, we had 8 HP. I can't really act like that was that tough. 8 HP and some really stacked items. Get the obsidian shell casing. Shoot this place up. We probably will not get dragged to hell like Allison Lawman? I don't remember. Or maybe we will continue to be dragged to hell because we've unlocked it. I don't know, man. I was ready for this run to be over, and now I realize that we're just taking it to the next level. Well, one thing's for sure. I'm going to take the Mega Hand, and we're going to do our fucking damnedest here. We actually have a decent amount of HP. I didn't realize that this was unlocked forever, so that was my apologies for possibly spreading some misinformation there. What's the purposes down here? What's the purpose of us being on this floor? Information gathering, okay? Surely, I would like to win. That's hopefully fairly obvious. But my number one priority... Okay. Fuck this. Oh my lord, what in the world are you shooting? That's ridiculously annoying. My number one priority is just gathering information, you know? Running up against these enemies I've never seen before, so that I can learn something about them and hopefully, you know, do better in the future. Obviously not the world's greatest start here. Oh my god. It's a thwomp that creates fire and then also bullets wherever it lands. And it's indestructible. I suppose that's the next logical place you'd go with thwomps in terms of their design. Right, these enemies are immune to fire. On the bright side, you can kind of abuse space here. I want you to die. There we go. 1's done. 2's done. 3's done. I knew it! I saw it happening right in front of my eyes. I was like, I'm gonna get hit by Satan. Thanks a lot, Satan. Asshole as always. Table Tech Sight does not work super well with the Mega Hand. I'll just come out and say, man. Well, I think this is definitely the furthest we've ever gotten into bullet hell. I may have lived longer on the last one, but I will continue to live a little longer on this one for sure. I mean, of course, I've got that outside chance of just, you know, winning or beating this floor, whatever comes after this floor. I'm a little confused about. Don't fully understand. Just land a shot in there. That's going to do some damage. But I think, realistically, we shouldn't hope for a win here. We should just hope for, you know, good play. Good old clean family fun. Have a good time, you know? Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. This guy just never stops spinning now, apparently. That's his new thing. Everybody goes through a phase like that at some points in their lives. This guy just chooses to never stop spinning. All right. Gotta quickly prioritize which enemies are the most annoying. The enemy that does my least favorite attack in the game, or the enemy that's faster than any enemy I've ever seen in my entire life. That's a tough one. I'll take anything else. Can I? Is there a door number 3? Please. Don't even try it, mister. Oh! Oh, I fucked it. Nah, he's still done. I think his bullets are slow as well. Oh, you got me. You got me. What am I gonna do? Oh, I'm just gonna murder you. You got murdered. Yeah, it's real dangerous right here. Real scared of the scary guys. Please, one bullet, just do your thing. Just go through here, hit every single one of these enemies. Oh my god, it sort of worked. I gotta speak for planet Earth when I say fuck this shit, I'm out. I thought you were a piece of the wall, to be honest with you. Okay, we got 3 HP. Not great odds for killing the boss on that amount of HP, I think, just because I have no idea what the boss's patterns are. I'm saving the blanks, because at least these enemies, like, while difficult, I can conceptualize, you know? Like, I understand what's happening with them. I can't believe we dodged that. You know, this enemy's a spider. He shoots bullets. We got Mr. Spinny Bullet Man. I've seen him previously. But a boss, I have no idea, unless it's like the 90th version of the Old King, in which case, you know, I'm out. Hopefully that fire does more than I expected to. Bounce! Bounce! It's like an angry version of R. Kelly's remix to Ignition. Bounce! A 4th blank. That's as valuable as HP right now, effectively. Roughly, at least. Theoretically, we could use an emergency blank in a situation where it wouldn't have even hit us in the first place, but I think that's unlikely. Oh, I miss Satan. Dude, the Satan bullets are the worst. I don't know why. Brain just doesn't have the firmware update yet. Please tell me we're coming close to the boss fight. Oh, this seems like the opposite of that. Just inferring some data about where they may or may not be. Oh, it's just an angry fucking bullshit engine. Okay, we'll go to the left. I don't know if we're coming close to the boss fight, because this, I don't know if this floor is intended to be really long. Maybe it's intended to be really short, who knows? Only takes 2 hits to kill those guys, which is a great indication, I think, of where we stand on this run presently. It's these times where I'm like, man, I really wish I took less damage against every enemy on the 5th floor. I'm glad that enemy didn't get a chance to shoot freaking toilet paper roll. Oh, now he's going. You know what? Better safe than sorry. No toilet paper rolls on my watch. 4th blank. Glad to have it back. Watch out for Satan bullets. They're pretty annoying. Oh, it's a caped! The guy killed another caped crusader. I'm sorry. I get like 10 tweets a day. They're like, stop killing the dudes with the capes. It's a hard habit to break, man. Every enemy that's a bullet that shows up in Gungeon wants you fucking dead. And then there's these guys who are just nice little cosplayers or something. I don't know. Thank God that even if this run goes terribly, thank God we never had to worry about ammo, right? Like, that easily could have been a real fucking problem. Oh my God. He got out of the disaster. No, he keeps running. Okay, well, can we kill enemies? Yes. We can still kill enemies even with the shaman's influence. So that's an important thing to suss out to start with. Kill this guy. I don't really want to kill the skeleton. There we go. At least bug him. You gotta get toasted, man. I'm sorry to say. And then our other shaman's over here. Okay. All's forgiven. Temporarily, that was super fucking annoying, though. And then we're still in the shit. The shit never ends. Oh my God, the bounces are just prodigious. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. The extra HP, the ammo. I don't need the ammo. But it's nice anyway. Don't get me wrong. Dodged right into that, which should have punished me. Thankfully did not. I'm starting to believe. Are you starting to believe? This run, I mean, we're not in an equilibrium. Like, I'm getting my ass kicked. But I'm getting my ass kicked more slowly than I expected to get my ass kicked. The big enemy has to go just so I can dodge, but the other enemies are honestly more annoying. I'm trying to knock them into the pit, but they refuse to go. Okay, one shot, 1,000 kills. What? Oh, the knockback knocked him right into me. Goddamn alligator took me out of my prime. Just let me see the boss. We've entered bartering. Or bargaining, I should say. Oh, that's bad. Just let me see the boss. Oh, I didn't even see you. You blend in with the candles, you freaking jerks. Oh, Lord. What did I tell you? Did I say Satan bullets are the worst, or did I say Satan bullets are the worst? I think I said Satan bullets are the worst. This room, it's all gone sour, man. What are you looking at? He was a sour man when he met me. Please. Oh, fuck. We made it to the boss. Well, I can't be mad. This is what I bargained for. Hello. This is the executioner. Lich. Lich gonna have your mana. Okay. He's taking some shots. Does he light on fire? He doesn't appear to be fireable. Okay, we got one blank. That's an important degree of inventory to understand. Now I have no blanks. You know what? Change weapons, dog. Maybe we can glacier this guy, and at the very least, learn a little bit about his patterns, you know? I walked right into that bullet trying to dodge the ones that came after it. Not smart, but at the same time, great run, learned a little bit, Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.